Employee monitoring software for compliance. Employee monitoring software is designed to help employers ensure that their employees are fully compliant with whatever industry and compliance standards they need to adhere to. But how does it work? So first of all, you can have it whether the employee can see that they're being monitored or not. But usually up front, it's software that everyone knows the monitoring is happening to ensure that the standards are met, that the employee doesn't miss anything. You can also dovetail these in with phone systems, because if the employee part of the process is speaking to that person or business over the phone, you can also dovetail in recording of phone calls just to complete the report. We've tried to pull out the top 7 things that you should be looking for and understanding if you need from an employee monitoring software. The first one is activity monitoring. So this is looking and recording on what that employee is doing on the machine in its entirety. So whether they're going into certain applications and what they're doing, or whether they're recording things that they're doing online, on the web, emails, absolutely everything, it will just record what that person does. The second is web and email monitoring. So it's looking at what they're doing, how they're sharing the data, and who with. Which websites are they going on? Are they secure websites? And what emails are they sending and receiving? The third is screen recording and capturing. Now the problem with full recording, it can slow the machine down, especially if it's backing it up to a central area. So what you may want to do is just a capture. So essentially it will just grab 10 seconds of screen time every 3, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Again, this really depends on what compliance you're trying to adhere to and what the recommended guidelines are. The fourth element is what it does with files. So that's accessing files and transferring files. You need to be able to see and know that the employee isn't sharing those files with people that they shouldn't be. Number 5 is making sure that they record and are able to create reports for compliance. You don't want to be manually doing any of this stuff. You want the software to create the reports and send them to you every week or every month, however much it is. But you want to make sure that the software does the work, not you. The 6th element is user behaviour. It will produce analytics as to what the person's doing and whether they think they should be doing it. This element's relatively new and it's all around the machine learning, so it will actually adapt and understand how the user uses it and completes their job. This is quite a new part, and sometimes the biggest players aren't quite up to date with it. And then number 7, the final part, is the alerts and notifications. So this can be where the system itself alerts the user, or it can alert the manager. So you can see when the person is or isn't doing what they should be doing. And then you can get the alerts and then action it really quickly. Some of the major employee monitoring software houses are Terramind, Verato, ActiveTrack, Century PC and WorkPools. There's many different ones. Best thing is have a look on Google and search for employee monitoring and hundreds will come up, and then you just need to go through and choose the ones that fit your business. There's lots of different ways that they charge as well, whether they do it per user, per month. Some do an annual subscription, some do a bracket of description, so it might be up to 10 employees or up to 10 machines. So either one, if you follow these guidelines, hopefully it will help you choosing the best software for you. If you do need any help with employee monitoring software or any elements of IT to help your business grow, then please click on the link and we'd love to discuss how Syn-Star can start helping you.